Okay, let's get started, everybody. It's time for Wednesday Night Warships. I'm your host, Strange Bro Jim, and today we're going to be playing some World Warships. So today we're going to keep on doing what we've been doing, like always. Just keep on working on those lower tiers, grinding our way up to, the higher tiers and all that. So um, it's going to be a while to get up to those higher tiers, but that's okay because, I don't necessarily need to get up there that quickly. That's, um, Whenever I get up into those higher tiers, it always seems like everybody's on edge, everybody's super, tryhards, and it can get really toxic pretty fast. Um, so I'm not in any particular rush to get there. I prefer more relaxed gameplay than anything else. I don't necessarily need to worry about the um, all that. So, one thing that I noticed that I'm kind of laughing at is the dockyard building in Puerto Rico. They're doing that again. Uh, to be honest, I don't know if it's just as bad as it was when they first introduced dockyard. I don't really know. I don't really care. Dockyard doesn't. I can't do anything with the dockyard. I don't play the game enough to make it really any to make it useful. I would love if they could just let me work on one particular ship for as long as I want. You know, Lock in one particular ship and say, "Hey, I'm going to be working on this." Now, it might take me years, concerning the rate that I go in sometimes, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not stressing about the game. I enjoy playing the game when when it's not stressful. Dockyard is just a bowl of stress in my particular opinion. So, yeah, not bothering with that. So, all right, let's get into the main gameplay here, folks. Um if anybody would like to join me in today's gameplay, let me know. We're going to be playing mostly tier 3s, 4s, and 5s. Um, if of course we get lucky on our wins. Might not. I'm not always the best when it comes to being a destroyer captain, so um, I can't say that that I'll be like leading the fleet in terms of overall gameplay here, but um, you know, uh, oh, for anybody that is joining me for the first time, if you're watching this for the very first time, whether or not you're watching me via stream, you're lurking, or you're watching this on YouTube for some reason, um, you caught this video. Um, I mean, if you are watching this on YouTube, I do have a playlist full of these videos of World of Warships, so you're welcome to go there and check that out. But if you're watching me for the very first time, I've often stated that I'm pretty bad when it comes to destroyers. I'm not the best when it comes to it, so it's taking me a long time to log in. So just bear in mind that I'm most likely going to be making a lot of mistakes. So I tend to tell people, hey, if you're watching me play World of Warships and I'm playing a destroyer, use it as a learning tool of what not to do. I tend to just let people know I'm not always the best when it comes to it, so uh, learn from my mistakes. don't follow my mistakes. So, and sometimes I'll even tell you exactly where my mistakes lie. You know, sometimes I can see that. Normally it's hindsight, 2020, but you know, what can one do, right? Boy, it's taking a long time to log in. What the heck is going on here? Normally it doesn't take this long to log in. Well, we'll just keep on waiting, I guess. You know, what else am I gonna do? I mean, the only other option that I can think of is switch over to a new game. I think everything else is set up. Yeah, streaming World of Warships, yeah. Messages come across. Let me check real quick on my stream and see if it's actually going through okay or not. Okay. Yeah, I can see the fact that I'm chatting away on it. So, or at least, you know, I can see myself. So, yeah, okay. Slight delay, but, you know. But yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, World of Warships is having a hard time logging me in, I guess. Not sure why. I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and close on now and try again. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Let me close down the game here real quick. Hold on a second while I try to restart it there, folks. At least try to. Okay. Okay, well, let me see. I mean, I guess server unavailable. Hmm. It's not really working out for me right at the moment. Can I please close down the game here? Okay, it's not really responding to me. Task manager. You need to close. We're going to go ahead and close down our launcher there because that's not really working all that well either. Okay. Let's try this again. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that everything's kind of closed on down and whatnot. I still like to kind of leave a little residue. Um, Launchers and like. Okay, test manager is looking clear. Yep, okay, let's try this again. Okay, everything looks good. I'm currently running the latest version, so let's try this again, shall we? We'll see if it will actually log me in. Hey, there we go. Finally. That was very odd. Alright. I don't want to learn more. I don't want to open the dockyard. Go away. Dockyard is not for me. And why do you keep on changing the locations? I want the fjords, and that's it. Leave me there. Oh. Okay. So let me go ahead and reset all on this one. Now, don't really need to deal with anything in Tier 1. That's all cleared out, so don't need to worry about that. Got everything cleared out in Tier 2, so don't need to worry about that. I only got one vacant slot, so can't really make any additional purchases, but I have been building my credits back up, so that's handy. We're going to be looking at our Tier 3s, our destroyers here. We're going to be looking at our Tier 4s, again, destroyers. And then eventually we'll be getting into our Tier 5s, which has a lot more than just destroyers. It has, you know, a couple of cruisers and a battleship in there. So we're going to remove our Tier 5 list there because, I want to actually select the destroyers at this time. Now, before I go do that, I want to mention the fact that over the weekend, thankfully due to the help of my clan members who've been online lately, was able to take care of the naval battle, over the weekend. So, um, normally I did like how Mikey was able to kind of handle the naval battle, but I understand his frustration about being the only one to do it as well. So, but normally I step in when there's clearly a deficit, like maybe the other team was winning, or in this particular case, no one was participating. But that's okay. It's all good. So, you know, I want the, I want my clan to be relaxed. I don't want necessarily want them. I don't necessarily want people to be stressed about playing the game. You know, um, they should enjoy the gameplay. You know, so if they feel as if any of my clanmates feel like I'm putting undue stress upon them, then if I feel like I'm failing as a clan leader on along those lines. I want to keep the games that they're playing, my clanmates are playing, to be enjoyable for them. If I put any additional stress on them, then it doesn't make the game fun. Okay. Um, Now, obviously, some people may be coming in and saying, I want a competitive clan, blah, blah, blah. I want everybody to be top tier, getting like the best stats ever. I want, um, their win rate to, for the battles to be up in the 60s to 70% or something, some ridiculous number or something like that. Okay. Yeah, no. um, Not really caring about that myself. So, um, if people want to come in and play a relaxed game, join me for a couple battles, and have a good time on World of Warships, you're welcome to do that. I got plenty of room in the clan. Come in, have a relaxed time. If you can help out with the naval battle, which just basically gives us more oil. That's really the only thing that I really care about, to be honest, is more oil overall, so that I can build up the naval base. You know, I can build up all the war colleges, academies, steel ports, and so on and so forth um, to give more back to the clan members. That's it. That's all I really care about in terms of the clan battles. And I also want to make sure that, you know, um, I've been kicked out of groups before for no reason whatsoever. I don't necessarily want that in my clan either, you know. Now, as I've mentioned before, people that have been and that haven't been online for over a year, they're probably going to be like the first ones to get the boot. So, but I mean, if people have been playing constantly, like within the past month or something like that, then, you know, why kick them out? You know, let them enjoy the game. You know, like Kermit, for example. You can see here, he hasn't necessarily played the game in, for a while, but I mean, he still enjoys it. You know, he just found other games to play right at the moment in time, and that's perfectly fine. If he comes back to it, he comes back to it. He's always, there's always an open invite for him to join me on these Wednesday nights. So, um, so that's always good. Okay. But I don't need to kick this guy out. Don't need to. I got plenty of room right now. And to be honest, I can expand on um, expand on the amount too. I mean, this isn't that expensive. 5,000 to allow for 5 additional slots. And, potentially, yeah, it's like 5 slots per. So potentially the clan could get up to 50. So, and that's perfectly fine. But for today, today's gonna be the damage one. Okay. Unfortunately, there hasn't been that much in terms of participation from the rest of the clan on it yet. I'm kind of torn about this then because, um, for low tiers, I'm not going to be getting that much in terms of overall damage. The higher damage, and the high damage comes from the higher tiers, or potential for more damage. Like, um, I would expect the the tier sixes that I was getting to get around 60k per. That's not much. So, I don't know. What's nice about this is the fact that I can go into the co-op and do all that. Problem is that everybody's gunning for everybody in the co-op, so that's not great. But because I went, you know, I played over the weekend, I was able to kind of get myself a couple more containers and the like. Um, uh, was able to get the a chest for premium for 24 hours, which obviously goes away, so can't really do much more about that. But it allowed me to open up um, open up more additional tasks that I can work on. So that's good. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and, well, I don't know. Not sure how much I can contribute for the preparation stage out of this moment in time, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, okay. We're up to level 3 on you, which means I can get a level 2. So let's go ahead and get our last stand going. I tend to recommend last stand for destroyers because of the fact that, um, if your engine or steering gets knocked out, you could still move slightly. It's not going to be the best, but you can still move, which is good for a destroyer. Um, okay, let's see. What about you? I've already taken care of you. Okay. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. Okay. Now, let me make sure that my economic bonuses are still in play. Yep, they are. That's good. Actually, let me make sure that I have it on all of them real quick. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. And yep, that's good. Okay. Alright. What is this port that they're advertising? Rio de Janeiro, huh? What's that all about? How's that look? Okay. Good old Brazil. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. I like my forts. A little bit more scenery in my particular opinion. You know, lighthouse, mountains, coastal city. Actually, multiple lighthouses. Wait, why do you have multiple lighthouses? I don't know. That seems odd. But alright, let's go. Let me know if if I'm you can barely hear me, or if you can barely hear the game, or if you want to play, you know, if you want to join me in a squad. It's all possible. Let me know. Or if you just want to lurk, that's perfectly fine too. It's all good. Okay. Might get pulled into a tier 4 match with it showing aircraft carriers right at this moment in time. So, let's see. Yep, okay. And that was sent off into a match. I was looking at it and I'm like going, wait, 4 carriers, so that's 2 carriers per side. It was, what was it? 6 battleships or so, so that was 3, so it was like 5 ships per side. Then it was like 8 and 8, so that, so that would have been like 8 total ships here per side, 4 cruisers, 4 destroyers per side, 3 battleships, which would have put it up to 11, and then 2 aircraft carriers, which would have put it up to 13, which doesn't normally happen. Normally you have up to about 12. So they probably cut down on like 1 cruiser or 1 destroyer out of it all. Who knows? But fairly long queue right at this point. I think another set went into play, but it didn't drag me along either. That's odd. Okay. What is going on with the North American servers right at this moment in time? I'm getting... Wait, did they just send out another group of ships? I saw a large drop in ships there again. Hey, Wargaming, what's going on here? Why am I getting... Why is this happening here? First it was the login, and now I'm having a hard time just getting into a battle? What the heck? Finally, god damn. That didn't take forever. Close to 5 minutes there. And the majority of them is AIs. What the... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AIs and 7 regular players. Weird. Alright, well, not much I can really do about it. It's a tier 4 match, so I'm kind of at a slight disadvantage on this one.
Action stations.
Alright. Let's go ahead and give a good luck for everybody that's going to be coming in. Let's see. Okay. That cruiser is running out to B. Well, that's just lovely. Could I get a little bit more assistance from the cruiser and the battleship here? Obviously not from the cruiser because it's...
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Enemy cruiser sighted. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. Critical engine damage.
Requesting support.
Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set.
Thanks for... Thanks for... the help. Me versus... what was it? 4 or 5 people? And what the hell is that guy doing? What are you doing, you idiot? You shouldn't do this. He's first off, he has this battleship over here that's now firing at him. He has this cruiser over here that's now firing at him. He has two potentially um, two destroyers that are nearby that could throw torpedoes at him, and he has this battleship. Granted, he's not it's an AI battleship, so I mean that's not really gonna be that much of a danger, but yep, he's gone. Oh well.
The enemy team has
Alright,
taken the
well, you
lead.
know what? I'm just gonna leave this battle. That was a complete wash. What the heck? I didn't have any support from anybody whatsoever. It's like, hey, yay. That was frustrating. Hey there, Jedi. How you doing? How's your night been? I just got done with a frustrating battle. Granted, one of the, I had like only one AI technically near me, but I mean, still had an aircraft carrier that could have joined me. Could have had, or had the planes from the aircraft carrier help me out. Could have had that battleship kind of help me out. Take some take some extra shots. Nothing. It was just me. It was just me down there. Everybody else went to center. I mean, the AIs can't really do anything about that. But I mean, as soon as I saw that one player battleship go straight out from center, it's like, uh, that's what you don't want to do as a battleship. Go out in center where everybody can shoot at you all at the same time. Everybody will be in range. So off work, just relaxing. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. I'm trying to think of what I want to do this Sunday. I was thinking about doing a birthday stream on Sunday, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Um, okay, so we have a tier 3 battle with a lot of tier 2s. We have 6 AIs. That load time, or that didn't take that long, so let's see, AI and AI. Okay, well, I'm gonna let these guys go straight. Actually, they're probably gonna turn for the base down there, so I'm gonna kind of let them go for the most part.
General quarters.
Um, and then I'm gonna kind of follow up behind them a little bit, just so I can maybe take in a couple more pot shots. I don't have a smoke screen on this ship, so most that I can really rely on is maneuverability. So, and its torpedo range is 7.5 kilometers, so that's not bad. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do for my birthday on Sunday. Um, I was kind of thinking, you know, I want to try to maybe do like uh, allow for like some party games in there so that, people can just kind of come in and have some fun and, leave when they want to kind of thing. But at the same time, um, okay. Nothing. Okay. I'll just keep on firing on that guy there.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Here he is.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Torpedoes, direct front.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
See, am I gonna be able to get him at least once? No, I will not be able to. Damn.
The enemy is about to win.
Oh wow, what the heck is going on here? Alright.
Enemy destroyer sunk. I'm really at a difficult point right at this moment in time because
Engine boost activated.
cruiser destroyed.
Ouch.
Engine boost deactivated. Critical engine damage.
I'm dead. There he goes. How's this guy doing? I mean, he's not doing too bad overall, although he should be switching over to AP rounds. But our friend, the destroyer over here, is in a tough spot because not only is he going to be trying to face off against two cruisers, but he is also going to be facing off against a couple destroyers. So he has to reset the camp. He has to shoot one of them. Torpedoes aren't going to cut it. No, this guy's in danger. Nicely done. Oh, here comes the torpedo. And here comes a lot more torpedoes. Yep. Oh well. Game over. And that guy didn't even fire off his guns to try to reset the camp take, so yeah. Ay, 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 what is up with these past couple battles? Oh well. I don't care about the construction of Puerto Rico. Go away. Alright, let's try this again. So Jedi, can you think of anything that could probably do this Sunday? Have any suggestions? Um, I mean, could do maybe some like maybe some Mario Kart on the Switch. I haven't done that yet. I haven't set up a stream for the Nintendo Switch before, so that would be an interesting feat to do. I could try to do that. I know that Fall Guys is free, so I could try that. But the problem with those kind of games is that you well, I mean, Mario Kart you can have multiple people join, so that's good. Yeah, I have a capture card now, so
General quarters.
it's built into the computer, so I could technically link my Switch up to my computer and try to stream that through it.
Game,
I
everyone.
haven't done it before, so it'll be kind of a new twist if I try doing it that way. I could try Fall Guys, but I can only do like a couple people at a time for Fall Guys. I don't know enough people for Among Us. You know, and as much as I wouldn't mind, you know, some people to kind of join me for Among Us. I don't think I have a set crew for that right at the moment, so let's not run into
Enemy
the.
battleship detected.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Smoke generator started. Torpedoes, direct front.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Smoke screen
Enemy
set.
cruiser detected.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
What are these two doing? Jeez. Nope, didn't kill him off. Alright. You know what? Let's let that one destroyer go. He's not really that much of a threat right at this point, so let's see about trying to take out that uh, that cruiser right there. Oh, okay, never mind.
Our team has taken the lead.
Then will try to take out that battleship right there. There's a huge influx of AIs. Let's go ahead and kind of take care of these guys over here. Yep.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Smoke generator started.
Our team has taken the lead.
Smoke screen set.
Enemy destroyer detected. Our victory is in sight.
Okay. Did a lot of damage on that battleship, so
Our victory is in sight.
okay, let's see about if he tries to capture A, then I know that he's gonna be he moved himself forward. So yep, there he goes.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Our victory is in sight.
Made him nervous, which is good. Okay. I'm gonna head after that battleship because I'm much more suited for the battleship than the cruiser. Heading for PB. Someone can take I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage this round. 95k. That's that's pretty good overall. Coming for you there, battleship.
Our victory is in sight.
Can't wait.
Enemy battleship sunk.
98k of damage. Nice. Air camouflage. Don't really care. Let's go ahead and pick a new one then. Let's go with green this time. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Okay. Um, that was a pretty decent haul of damage there that time around, finally. But I mean, not that great in terms of preparation still. Only 133k so far out of the 1,200,000. So still got a long ways to go, but we still got another hour to go. So let's go ahead and keep on trucking, keep on working towards that single win. Yeah, for this Sunday, I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to kind of do because like a good like a good majority of the games are like, you know, 4 players. But at the same time, if I want, you know, if I want to let, you know, lurkers and just random people come on in to join a game, then um, you know, having only 4 people, you know, available, only, you know, only 4 slot or, you know, 3 slots in some cases, you know, seeing that I would be the 4th player. Um, it doesn't really leave that much room for people to kind of celebrate with me, play a game with me during the birthday stream. So, um, I don't know. Maybe I should kind of check out. I mean, I'm not the best when it comes the Mario Kart, so. Okay, here we go again. Same map, same ship. Great. Okay, we got a couple of regular players there, so that's not too bad. Only about 3 AIs total, so
Battle starts.
not too shabby. But then again, you know, that's still quite a few regular players to that could really decimate the entire team like last time. torpedoes are going right for that ship.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Got him.
Torpedoes
We
astern.
sunk an enemy destroyer.
Unfortunately, our teammate was also killed off, so that's not great. Where's this guy shooting at?
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Okay. Wasn't really expecting those torpedoes to really hit, so...
Engine boost activated.
he's getting out of there. Which is exactly what I should be doing. Charleston versus Albany. Damn it. Okay.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Our team has taken the lead.
I'm getting a lot of torpedo hits in here, and that's good.
Engine boost deactivated.
Damn. I mean, I've done quite a bit of work already on this one. You can do like others do and have a limit. If there's 15 people that want to join, you split it up like, okay, 3 matches with this group and we switch it up. Yeah, well that's if I have that many people wanting to join. We'll see. I mentioned it on Discord, but I don't know if anyone. I mean, Vinny replied to it. Obviously, she noticed. So, but
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, it's just that Charleston left. There he goes. I couldn't capture the base, but that's perfectly fine. I mean, I did, you know, I didn't do a lot of damage on that one. Um, which is kind of interesting, seeing that I was able to get some torpedo hits in here and all that, um, but yeah, not a ton of damage, but still. I don't worry about it, to be honest. Just play what you feel like playing. Yeah, yeah, I know. If anybody wants to join, they can join. If they don't, they don't. I mean, that's it's, all the birthday streams before, so it's you know um, you know I I'm just I guess I'm feeling a little frustrated lately. You know, um, you know, I feel I feel like I'm putting fair amount of effort in like streaming and putting videos out there and promoting my team, and I see people get more for doing less. So it's just been kind of frustrating lately. Like for example, um, the whole reason I created that one team that I made, Robot, was because my last team that I was on, the whole, she said that it was all paid forward crap. She closed it down because it wasn't promoting her. And I looked, I decided to kind of look in on her Twitch channel, and she's up in like the 40Ks. I'm like, I don't know. It just feels weird sometimes. It just feels weird, you know. Maybe I'm just not hitting the games that I should be playing or something like that. Maybe, I mean, obviously people don't want to come into my channel and see negativity. I get that. So, they want to come in and have a good time. I get that. And obviously, when I was unemployed, I really had a lot of days where I was like feeling down about it. So, um, so obviously that didn't necessarily help out. So obviously, things are better for me in that, I'm working now. I'm getting a paycheck. I can actually afford my bills. So I mean, things are looking up in that sense. Um, you know, just it just feels weird sometimes. You know, uh, like I've rated some people in the past, and I've seen them lurk, but they don't talk, or they don't want to join me in some of these games. Now some do, you know, Vinny, Jedi, Mikey, you know, you've all joined me in games, and I do appreciate that because it adds a level of interactive to the games that I'm playing. It allows me to kind of, you know, chat a little bit more. It feels, you know, I feel like, you know, allows me to kind of come out of my box a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, you know, dead silent and not really doing anything at times. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's weird, you know. I don't know. I haven't thought about doing a Switch game. I don't have that many games on the Switch. You know, when I first um, you know, when I purchased it, you know, you know, before I lost my last job, um, I was kind of looking into, like, you know, making some additional purchases for it and whatnot, but um, yeah, haven't really had the um, go ahead and power that off, put it back in sleep mode. Um, you know, I haven't really, you know, I wasn't able to purchase that many games for the Switch, you know, after it came on out. Um, one thing that I've been kind of kicking around is trying to get that Ring Fit because I mean I'm not I'm not fat, you know, I'm not obese per se, but I have been putting on a little bit of pounds in the center here, around my waist, and I could probably deal with some exercise. So, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of time uh, to stream it. So it'd be more of a personal project on me. But I've always had troubles doing my own personal projects sometimes, getting the motivation and the like. It's one of the reasons why I did streaming. You know, when I was when I was out of work, because um, it allowed me to kind of work on some additional projects without having to uh, and you know, kind of get things done. I mean, I was able to build the team robot up, you know, with those projects that I had while streaming. So you know, I feel um, like a good time slot or something like that always kind of helps me focus down on something a little bit more. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get some more gameplay in. I know that I have to get some base captures with the Islav. So we'll see what we can do here. Um, uh, the particular mission requires me to do either, you know, full-on captures or assistant captures with the ship. So I have to really kind of focus down on it. So, um, but Jedi, if I was to play Mario Kart, would you be interested in joining me on it? I'm kind of kicking around the idea of doing a like a just a normal like a 12 to 6 stream. I'll have to kind of get things kind of set up, but I mean, at least with Mario Kart, um, you know, I could set it up so that, um, AIs could like fill in the remaining slots, and then I can have the um, you know, and then anybody could join if they wanted to, kind of thing. So, okay, we are in a tier 5 match. I'm in a tier 4 destroyer. 3 destroyers, 4 cruisers, 4 battleships, and a single aircraft carrier. So it's a pretty decent mix. Okay, I'm gonna be heading towards A. Thankfully, I have some smoke, so that's helpful.
General quarters.
Let's give them a hard time.
Alright, I haven't been doing that. Been so focused on taking care of, or just playing the game that I completely forgot about
Good luck and fair seas.
doing that. I only own Mario Kart on Wii U, not on Switch. That's unfortunate. Don't join a game together? What the hell? I was actually considering getting the Wii U out at one point in time. I kind of actually, you know, thought it looked pretty interesting when it first came out. I was really looking into, I was really thinking about, you know, making that purchase when it, you know, when it first came,
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
okay. I mean, I own it on NES, N64, and GameCube as well, but the newest version I have is on the Wii U. Actually, I think I have one on 3DS as well. Yeah, you know, Mario Kart is definitely one that I tend to get as well. Or at least I try to get. It's not, you know, I can't always guarantee getting it, but you know, or you know, I don't have a ton of money, so you know. Okay. I'm interested in doing the assistant capture and the like, so I think I'm gonna kind of focus on going towards B. I'll let that guy kind of handle the aircraft carriers and the like. I'm gonna just kind of roll towards B and work on that. Yeah, let me provide this guy with some smoke cover here, if he wants to. Nope, he doesn't want it. Okay.
Smoke screen set.
Just trying to give him a little bit more cover so that he could kind of sit in there and take pot shots at the New York and the like, but nothing. Oh well. Yep, there it is.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Critical engine damage. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Critical engine damage.
Didn't last very long there, but I have those torpedoes going out. Yep, got one. Oh, damn. All their destroyers were pretty much packed into B. So that was kind of unfortunate. We only have that one destroyer left, and he's not in a good spot right at the moment. He's being spotted and he's being fired upon, so he's not good. I held off until the black model came out with more storage. It is a very interesting system. Yeah, and the reason I didn't get the Switch version was because it's just the same game at the Wii
The enemy
game,
team
but
is
deluxe.
taking the lead.
Yeah. And no, I hear you on that one. You know, you know, I definitely feel the, hey, we're gonna take all the old maps from the old games and put them into this new game without any new maps whatsoever. You know, so it's like,
All stations, concentrate
so
fire
I
on the
mean, there
target.
is that, you know, actually, I think there is a couple of new maps in the Switch, but yeah, it's still, it's really, you know, it's a little, um, you know, it's kind of weird to see the, uh, you know, it's like, you know, why would you pay, you know, full money for a game that's pretty much doing a rinse and repeat of, you know, you know, the maps. So I feel you on that one. I feel you. Ooh, trading shots there. Yep, just about as much damage there in New York. So, ooh, nice going there, Snyder. There's kind of like a battle of destroyers over here. Oh. Okay. Krofsky sent off some torpedoes, which is good. It's got some enhancements, but I had just completed MK8, didn't feel like buying it again. Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, we are not in a great position overall. Oh, that was a good hit on that from the New York on that Bretagne. Nicely done on that. That was definitely a paddling on that. Oop. Yeah, there went
The
the
enemy team
cruiser.
has taken the lead.
Yeah, see, the majority of the battleships right at this moment in time have a strong amount of hit points still left versus, what, one of their battleships versus the New York is equivalent. So, um, Snyder would have to really be throwing in a lot of torpedoes on these battleships to try to whittle them down a little bit, but at the same time he has to kind of avoid the not only being detected by the aircraft carrier, but also trying to avoid that from happening. So yeah.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, I didn't. Fortunately, this time around, I wasn't able to help out that much in this particular match. So that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I was still able to get, the, assistant and capture, which is kind of works towards my, um, towards my overall, uh, but I pretty much screwed up by, going straight into B, when there was like a good two destroyers, in there just kind of laying in wait. So I pretty much killed myself off. Um, when I went into B, that was a bad strategy on my part. I mean, I was kind of looking more for the capture than I was overall strategy. So, um, now what I could have probably done was maybe go like around B, like around here. Maybe try to go up towards C, maybe. That way, had a little bit of a chance to work on those battleships a little bit more, maybe, because they were kind of up here around the sea area. Uh, but yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just exit the battle. We lost, so there's not gonna be any way that our aircraft carrier is gonna be able to take out the three battleships, the destroyer, and the other CV by itself. So it, that's just not gonna happen. So, plus it was already at a point deficit, so it would have had to have gone charging into the camp circles to maybe try to get, the points back, but yeah, no. It wasn't gonna happen. Let's go ahead and get some more coal. Nice. Icon for the collection. There we go. Alright. While that's being handled, I'll switch on over to the V70. V170, so. Um, Another thing that I was kind of kicking around was maybe getting myself that Animal Crossing one, but I don't know. It's a lot of decoration and stuff like that, and I don't know how well I would enjoy that particular game, to be honest. Um, it allows for people to kind of come to the island that you create and mess around on the island, but I don't know how well I would, like I said, I don't know how well I'd have a good time with it, so I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is the V170, so I don't necessarily need to worry about capturing any I don't need to worry about capturing any bases or anything like that. So
Battle starts.
yeah, it seems meh to me. Hey there, Vinny. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. How about yourself? How you doing? I mean, it might be a little cool if you have like a lot of people that are like into like decorations and the like. You can kind of um, work on kind of building that building up that you know fantastic island. Oh boy, I'm going straight into the plains. We got a smoke signal over here. Hello, Phoenix.
Engine boost activated.
Evasive maneuvers. He definitely launched some torpedoes. Nope. We're avoiding that.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Come on, Phoenix. Keep on following me.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Smoke generator started. Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, Tenru, what are you doing there, dude?
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Alright.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
Got him.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Our team has taken the lead.
Go ahead and use. Nice.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh,
Enemy cruiser
just before
sunk.
that one
Our victory is
battleship
in
could
sight.
get in the shot. I'm doing really well. Just wanted to wish you a happy early birthday. Well, thank you there, Vinny. And also welcome to the Nintendo Switch world. Oh, well, I mean, I've had the Nintendo Switch for a while. It's just, I'd never had a capture card to stream it, so, you know. So I couldn't really do much there. So... see, I don't necessarily want to be tackling that battleship by myself because I'm low health right at this time.
Our
So I gotta
victory
be
is in
careful
sight.
with showing myself off. That guy was nuts, man. He put himself in a lot of danger. You gotta be careful here. I'm getting really close to this battleship. I don't want to be detected. And I'm being detected. Damn it. He knows where I'm at. If if I can kind of stay behind them, then I might be able to... Then I might be able to kind of survive a little bit more. To be honest, I haven't played that much in terms of... I haven't really touched my Switch in a while, to be frank. So...
Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set.
Yep, he's dead. Just a thought, it's just me in it, but you would have access to whatever is complete. Sounds good. Be right back. Sounds good. Take care. I got about one more match in me before I have to call it a night. Got that victory, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and see about getting some other colors going on it, though. Let's see. Change all these guys' colors. Okay, we're good there. Alright, and let's just go with the white on that one. Alright, let's try one more time on for this guy, because I don't think I've completed the campaigns yet for him. Yeah, no, I need 2 more captured and assistant captured, so... So, one last game, and then we'll call it a night. Okay, looks like there's only 3 destroyers. There are 3 AIs, 3 destroyers, 6 cruisers, and 3 battleships. This is going to be a rough one.
Battle starts.
And while this game might be the last game for the night for me, anybody that is willing to join me in World of Warships, you can be a brand new. If you're lurking right now, and you're a brand new player to World of Warships, and
Good luck
then
and fair
you're
seas.
welcome to join me at any time. Just come on in the chat, say, hey Jim, I just got this game, I could use some help, or hey, I wouldn't mind joining you in a division to play some World of Warships, or if you need a clan, mine's available. You're welcome for that as well. So let's go ahead and speed up here a little bit so that we
Engine
can get
boost
to A
activated.
quickly. Okay, my other destroyer companions are going to B first. That's interesting. Not exactly something that I would choose for first. But at the same time, destroyers can be pretty decent when it comes to sneaking, and B has a lot of islands around it, so might be beneficial to them, but okay, there's one destroyer going towards B as well. We'll see if any enemy destroyers goes towards A. Our destroyer friends have to be careful there because at least one of them is looking like he's like really in danger for getting torpedoed. I'm just throwing some random torpedoes out there. I'm not spotting anything right at this point. Looks like everybody's heading towards B for some reason. And I'm not sure exactly why. Okay. We've
Engine
captured
boost
A.
deactivated.
I see that one destroyer kind of heading up up towards A. Oop. Oh, okay. Ow. If I can take out that one destroyer. Nope, he's already gone. Okay. Okay. My torpedoes don't have a huge range to them, so
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I'm gonna just kind of lie here and wait for this guy to kind of get a little bit closer.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Okay, here we go.
Engine boost activated.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, the K. Albert. Okay. Ah, damn, only that much? Really? I only hit him for like 3 torpedoes, so. Oh,
The
come
ship
on.
is on fire.
Oh! Damn.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Still not good enough. Only captured one base again. Again, I don't know why everybody decided to rush B. Rushing center is typically not the best strategy there, guys. You know, I look down at all these dead ships all over B. And this could have been the enemy, and just the enemy alone.
The enemy is about to win.
Oh well. Yeah, this guy is not in the best position right at this moment in time. And if, once again, the K Albert is. I need to see how much damage I did to the K Albert because. I mean, I put like, what was it, 5 torpedoes into him? I've had issues with this particular ship before. You know, if anybody, you know, knows my past history with it, you know. Okay, let me see. Okay, I did 34k of damage to the K Albert. You know, 5 torpedoes. Each doing 5,000 points of damage? Is that really how much my torpedoes can do? Only 5,000? Hold up a second. Maximum damage 7,000. Okay. Maximum damage was 6,000, so you're not quite sure what the minimum is, but you know, the fact that 5 torpedoes were only able to do about 5,000 points of damage per hit was kind of frustrating, to be honest. Um, Especially when you have... Okay, so there are some destroyers that are better with their guns than they are with their torpedoes. The fact that the Russian destroyer here only has a range of 5 kilometers would kind of mean that you would hope that their guns are a little bit better overall than other destroyers of similar. Um, like if I was to compare this to the V170, one would hope that the guns here would be they would be able to do a little bit more damage. They would have a little bit more, you know, faster reload time, so on and so forth. Let's find out. Let's find out. We're looking at 5-second reload time and 15 and 18 in terms of damage. So let's check out this one. 4-second reload time. So it's already faster. And while my HE shells do 300 points of damage more, the AP shells do more for the V170s. So overall, the V170 is still outmatching the Russian ship in terms of like, you know, reload time and overall damage. Um, you know, let's put it this way. Okay, so um, let's put it at 20 seconds, right? Um, you know, for 20 seconds, I can shoot off, you know, 5 rounds for the V170, right? And so, you know, V times 12, you know, or 5 times 12 is 60. Um, and compare that to these guns here. Um, you know, I would only be doing 4 times, you know, firing off 4 times there, and I'd be making the same amount of damage in terms of the HE shells. Obviously, I would be doing more with the AP on the V170, but in 20 seconds, the V170 is already outclassing the Russian guns. The torpedoes are outclassed as well. The torpedoes, you know, the torpedoes for the V170 is 7 kilometers compared to their 5. This one does 10k worth of damage versus their 7k. Let's see, speed 57 knots versus the Russians 52 knots. So these um, these are faster, and reload time 42 seconds versus 39 seconds. So this has a slightly higher chance and a slightly more in terms of reload speed. Not by much. So yeah, the Russian destroyers are pretty much outclassed by the Russian destroyers by quite a bit overall. 102 millimeter versus 105 millimeter. So, uh, so larger guns on this one. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that was a little frustrating at the very end there, but oh well. What can one do? Once again, the K. Albert destroys my hopes and dreams. If people don't know about my history of the K. Albert, I tried to go battleship to battleship against it and uh, fired, what was it, 12 rounds into it. Uh, like a good half of a miss, even though I was like point blank range when I fired. Um, like 3 of them were against the torpedo armor, and like 3 of them were ricochets. So I was like, so I didn't do a single point of damage to the K. Albert one time, and it fired into me and obliterated my half of my health. It was gone. I was like, what? Hello? Can you make this make sense? And yes, I was using AP rounds, armor piercing rounds, point blank range, and I still couldn't get through the torpedo armor belt on a same tier class ship. Make it have it make sense. I don't know. It was odd. So, but whatever. Uh, we are done for tonight, though. I gotta close on out. I gotta upload some videos onto my YouTube channel, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know exactly what I'm uploading. I got a lot of backlog on my uh, already uploaded on my YouTube channel that I haven't uh, you know tapped out all the information for. So, but I'll see about trying to get it like 2 or 3 videos out in the next couple of days. I like to kind of schedule them like around noon. So, but those are going to be on my YouTube channel, which is there's a link down below on my Twitch About page if you're interested in that. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. So if any of those interest you, then feel free to check them out. Um, if you're interested in just kind of chatting me on a regular basis, I'm on Discord. I try to check Twitter out, you know, on occasion. um, and I've uploaded some things to Patreon, although um, I've been kind of kicking around the idea of switching from Patreon over to Ko-Fi. Um, I think Ko-Fi might be better suited for me, maybe, or just Ko-Fi in general might be suited for, you know, you, my viewers, because it allows for like one-time donations and likes, and not everybody can do like the monthly for Patreon, and I get that, I understand that. Um, so I'm kind of kicking around the idea of maybe switching on that over to Ko-Fi, or maybe I'll do both. I don't know. It's not like they're mutually exclusive. I can't, I don't, you know, I don't know if there's really any like thing saying that I can't have both. Maybe, but I mean that's if people want it. I haven't done much, to be honest, with it other than like upload some random videos there. Um, I think I put like my entire playthrough of I think Knights of the Old Republic up on Patreon at one point in time because it was I kept on getting copyright strikes on the music. Um, but I haven't really done much with my Patreon lately, to be honest. I haven't really had that much. I haven't really had that many people, go there. But that's okay. You know, it's quite alright. Um, but let's see, what else? If anybody wants to join my clan in World of Warships, feel free to, um, to search for the clan and send in you know, uh, send in an application. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with anybody sending in an application. You know, if you are lurking right now and you don't necessarily want to chat with me, which is perfectly fine, and you just want to send in an application, go right ahead. Like I said, I don't mind. I will add you directly into the clan, no questions asked. The most that I would recommend is don't be a jerk. You know, um, make sure that you treat all the players in a um, positive, sportsmanlike um, attitude. Don't necessarily want people um, You know, I don't necessarily want someone like coming into the clan and doing a whole bunch of like racist shit or something like that. I mean, if I hear anything like that coming from any one of my particular clanmates, that's an automatic kick out. I don't want to see that at all. So, don't want it, don't want to see it, you know, don't need it. You know, anyone that's racist can learn to appreciate everybody on this planet Earth. So, you know, don't want to see that crap. I'm tired. I'm tired that it's still rampant everywhere. You know, not just here in the States, but you know, it's still worldwide, and it still confuses the heck out of me how uh, skin pigment can freak people out. It's like, you know, the idea of one particular skin pigment is greater than others. It's like, no, get stupid. Get that out of your mind if you think like that. It's not the right kind of mental attitude. You know, every everybody is equal. Everybody. Don't understand why that's so difficult for people to understand. But some, but at the same time, people are, sometimes it's passed down from their parents, their grandparents, through the generations. Sometimes it endures, and it's unfortunate that it continues to endure. Oh well. Just gotta keep on speaking out against it, there, folks. You know, keep on fighting the good fight. And speaking of fighting the good fight, I created a team designed to help out everybody that is on the team. Uh, if uh, if you want to check it out, I created a Google document that explains everything that I envision on the team. My team robot. Um, I set it up for multiple different subgroups that handle collabs, tournaments, charity events, um, technical difficulties or anything along those lines. Um, it's all about trying to help out everybody that's on the team, whether you stream or not stream. You know, I, the team is set up so that it allows for anybody. If you stream, great, you're welcome. If you don't stream, you're also perfectly fine to be added into the team. So check out the Google document. It's lengthy, I know, but it conveys everything that I envision the team to be. I would love to continue to see it grow, to add more members. Um, I try to support everybody that's on the team as much as I can. You know, uh, for example, I've helped Kermit out with setting, with getting one of his games to work because it wasn't, uh, you know, there wasn't a compatible like Steam game for it, so he had to like purchase a a game off of like he had to like get the CDs and stuff like that. It was a really old game. Um, but I was able to kind of help him out on getting the game to run so that he could actually stream it. So, um, I mean, um, go go check out Kermit's channel for Ferrari. He does a lot of first-person shooters. So if that's your thing, go check him out. Um, but looking for more members on the team, like always. So feel free to send in your application there. And again, same kind of mentality for my clan applies to the team. We want people there that lift others up. No one, that kicks people down or harasses or demeans or anything along those lines. If I find any evidence along those lines of anything like that, then they are out. They are gone. So no questions asked. I'm not going to have you know those those particular individuals that you know does hate raids. No, not going to have it. You're I do not see you as anything worthwhile, to be honest, if you do that kind of crap. So um, you need to learn to uh, be better than that. So, um, but yeah, let's see. Anything else? Um, uh, Want to thank everybody that stepped on by and chatted with me. Jedi and Vinny, thank you for joining me. If anybody is interested, they can go check out um, Jedi's streaming channel. Let me go ahead and give him a shout out there. Last game that he's been playing is Subnautica, and as I've mentioned before there, Jedi, if there's ever a time that you want some help on it, let me know. I've played through the entire game. I even created like a YouTube tip video on it too. Um, so if you're not quite sure like where to look or how to handle, you know, certain certain equipment or something like that, or if you want just like general tips, like uh, like is there an easier way to find resources, that kind of thing. You're welcome to ask me. But at the same time, I can understand if you want to kind of play it at your own pace. I understand that mentality as well. So don't feel like, you know, uh, you have to ask me. you know. Um, but yeah, I do love that game, to be honest. I really did love Subnautica. I don't really appreciate the bugs that are in the game, especially the ones that have recently come out ever since they did Below Zero. It's gotten more and more buggy, which is unfortunate. Um, you know, so uh, it's a little bit of a hassle. Um, there's ways of dealing with some of the bugs in the game. Um, but then there's others that are like that could be game breaking too. So we gotta be careful with that, there, Jedi. I wish you luck on it. I kept on letting them, I kept on sending like bug reports to them and saying, "Hey, fix this." But I have a funny feeling that they like linked, all the changes that they were doing to Below Zero with Subnautica. So they were fixing bugs in Below Zero, but causing more bugs in Subnautica. Or at least that's how I kind of pictured it, because um, there was still there were changes in Subnautica that were like being copied in Below Zero. That's why I feel as though they were still kind of working on the base code, which was changing the code for Subnautica as well. And it's like, uh, um, I felt like they didn't partition or they didn't branch their code out. Um, so they had they created a lot of bugs in Subnautica, in my particular opinion. The fact that I saw one player get killed by a flying fish at one point in time was like, ugh. But let's see. Yeah, I think that was about it for everybody that showed up today. Yeah. Also, shout out to everybody that was lurking. I appreciate you all being here. Um, thank you for joining me on this. I do kind of wish that it counted the lurkers as viewers. You know, it's one thing that kind of bugged me about Twitch is that it doesn't count lurkers as viewers for some reason. You know, everybody's there kind of enjoying, you know, my talking or my playing a game or something like that in the background, but yet it still doesn't count you for some reason. And it's just weird. I guess uh, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, that I felt that that was one of the things that kind of kept me uh, below um, affiliate for the longest time, was the fact that, you know, I had a lot of lurkers but not a lot of talkers, and it you know, it didn't give me that average or 3 viewers, which again strikes me as odd. I don't know why they do it that way. They want it. It to me it feels like Twitch is trying to force more interactions, you know, in the Twitch chat by trying to do it that way. And obviously, a lot of people don't feel comfortable with that, and I get it. I understand it. There's times where I go to someone else's streams and I don't feel like chatting, you know, or there's so much chat there. It's like, you know, what's the point? They're not reading the chat anyway. You know, I go to some streamers that are, you know, in the thousands, and it's like, yeah, you know, send a little message and it's gone in like a second. So it's like, yeah, no. Or even less than a second if they don't have slow mode going. So, um, but yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I think that is about all that I can do. I don't know if there's anyone streaming right at this time that I can raid. Let me check that out real quick. See if anyone is streaming right at this point. Not really. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of folks out there that are, you know, in the thousands of viewers and stuff like that. I I tend to prefer more rating down than rating up. You know, I'll pass my viewers on to, you know, other, you know, folks much like myself that could use, you know, a boost of additional viewers. So at least that that tends to be my mentality from time to time. Um, see, I'm not really seeing. Let's see, someone's trying to. Someone has War of the Warships, but they're not actually streaming War of the Warships. Um, let's see. Um, see quite a number of different languages out there, and that's good. But not too much in terms of the English right at this moment in time, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm starting to get into the higher viewers. Yeah, okay. We'll just kind of go ahead and close on down. So, that's it for tonight. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. Oh, Um, Warframe on Saturday and birthday stream on Sunday. Be ready for that. But have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll catch you strangers next time.